Hello, hello. How are you all doing? I trust you're all well and you're having a good weekend. Yes, it's Monday tomorrow, so we all know what that is like. Blah, blah, because we don't like Mondays. But hey, Monday comes, Tuesday comes, and on it goes. So tonight I'm here to share with you about a mother's faith. It's the story of the Syro-Phoenician woman. And the subtitle is Begging for Crumbs, literally. So, this account is about a mother who approached Jesus when he went to Tyre and Sidon. And, he went to a house. He didn't want anybody to know, but hey, they found out. So this woman approached him because her young daughter had an unclean spirit. So she came and fell at Jesus' feet asking for help, that he cast out the demon. And Jesus said, well, let the children be filled first. This is his statement, for it is not good to take the children's bread and throw it to the little dogs. Before I continue, this account is to be found in Mark chapter 7, verses 24 to 30. And so she said, even the little dogs under the table, they eat from the children's crumbs. And when Jesus saw the level of her faith, he said, woman, the demon has gone out of your child. So when she went home and yes, her child was healed. Why are we talking about this? I'm talking about this because a woman will do anything for her child. We are the ones who stand in the gap for them. We cover them in prayer at all times. We are there for them. We seek their well-being and we encourage them in the things of the Lord as much as we can. So, for myself, my faith is, I've always said that nobody can take my faith away from me. I'm going through some tough times right now. Yes, I'll be honest about it. Because sometimes people that you expect to be there for you are not. But you encourage yourself in the Lord as David did. It's very sad to see, but I'll be honest about it and say it. It's a shame. But the thing about it is, this woman, she was persistent. She comes from the area of Tyre and Sidon. It's not within the boundaries of Israel, so she would be considered an outsider, like a Gentile. So Jesus is, his commission was to the children of Israel first. So who are you to come ask for help, right? But yeah, there are times in your life that you literally have to beg for crumbs. I mean, sometimes we say, you have to have your dignity. Don't go begging, don't go this. But this was a life and death situation for her. Her precious child's life was at stake. So she had to intervene and she went. It didn't matter to her. She was prepared to lose her dignity. And the answer that she gave, yes, indeed, her faith is very, very strong. So if you're a woman of faith, stand in the gap. What I say is you can't afford to be a mother who just brings children into the world and just sits there looking at them. You need to pray and cover them in the blood. Pray for their futures. Pray for their nows. Anything they are doing, their schooling, their health, everything. It's just a normal thing to be doing, to pray for your children and then also teaching them about the Lord. So I was very fascinated with this woman. She did not take no for an answer. The things we learned from her, she was persistent. She had tenacity. She would not give up. So sometimes you have to endure. You need the inner strength to endure. She had steadfast faith that her child's situation would change if she approached Jesus. The result is that her child received her deliverance. So, I'm just telling you that if you're a woman, be concerned about your children, the era in which we live. It's not that you're monitoring them to death but just be there. Keep a lookout for them. Watch them, encourage them, direct them. And you can only do this if you yourself are strong in the word. Stay encouraged. Encourage yourself. The one thing that I've always told my two girls is that, when you go into marriage, you're presupposing that it will be with a man of faith who has the same faith as you do. But assuming that, you're in the same faith, but they seem, whatever it is, all I've always said is that the only area in which you cannot be submissive, if I may use that word, is in the area of faith. The faith is yours alone. You may be married to somebody, but you came into the earth at different times. When you were getting married, when you were being born, your husband was not there. And when he was being born, you were not there. So you're not tied at the hip. So for me, my faith, it's not negotiable. Yes, a lot of things happen and are happening that would make you want to give up or destroy your faith, but inner fortitude, nerves of steel, guts. Sometimes if you're somebody that you speak the truth and you stand for the truth, people don't like it, but that's too bad for them. It is what it is. You speak your truth. I haven't done anything to anybody. All I'm doing is I'm just sharing the word, the little that I know. That's all that I'm doing. But sometimes people choose not to be happy for you. So you, as a woman of faith, you need to stand. Don't waver. Just keep standing and praying for your children, praying for your family, praying for other needs, other people's needs out there. Let's learn from the story of this woman. Be a woman of faith with steadfastness, inner fortitude, strength, tenacity. You don't give up easily. You don't. A lot has happened in my life. If I was to give up, I wouldn't be sitting here. So I'm not going to push over and play dead so that somebody will be happy. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Life has been tough for me, and I'm finally getting to a place that I can be in my own. So I thank God for that. I'm just sharing. I just share from my heart. And I always say it. I am a person. I also need encouragement, but I don't get it. But it is okay. It is well. It's a shame, really. I'll say it again. It's a sad, sad shame, but it is well. It's not about me, but I had to pitch in there because, sometimes when you are disturbed in your spirit, it comes out. But I'm just saying that be like the Syro-Phoenician woman when it comes to matters of faith where your children are concerned. It is okay to beg for crumbs because through begging for the crumbs, deliverance will come. I hope you have a good weekend. A good week coming up. The Lord be with you and strengthen you. And remember to be in prayer. Call upon Him at all times. He's with you. He will lead and guide you. Until next time, we'll be tackling another interesting topic. So when I'm able to sit down and do the notes, you'll hear from me. Take care. God bless you all. Bye-bye.